Like I should be doing like a different background because this is a different topic. I think I will. I think I'll like move my son's stuff over here, come over here to talk about this. So, I am starting a blog. I had fooled around a little bit with WordPress and I didn't really have the time going through like a move, a divorce, so much stuff I was going through. Did I see a gray? I think so. Anyways, I am now starting my WordPress blog. You can look at it. It's on my Facebook, Melissa May. It's out in the public for everyone. And I am talking about homeschool stuff. So this is something that I had wanted to do. I started some channels, different channels, and I need to get back on those. And I will be having a blog about homeschooling your kids. It's not just going to be homeschooling, because that's not what my whole life was about. It was not just homeschooling. I am a homeschool mom, mom of a military son. Just there's so much to me. Like I interviewed for a really high-class job recently, and they're getting back to me today. And they are like, oh my goodness, you've worn so many hats in life. How did you do this? You have tons of experience with your skills, and they just love it. So I'm also starting this blog to help other families. It's more family oriented. It's how to use minimalism to help you build your family. I built my family for about 30 years. 30 years of just slow building. What you see now, with me is from years of being built into, years of people investing in me. So I will be sharing things that will help others and reinvest in others. So my blog is going to be on my community channel, my community part every single week, and maybe twice a week or maybe daily. I'm not sure yet. But I love to write. It's something that I did in Epsom Central School. That's where I'm from, Epsom, New Hampshire. I remember us going to the flagpole to go outside with our class, and we had like these brown journals, just paper journals. My husband still has his, as far as I know, just a brown paper journal, and I think he was writing about a science experiment in his book. And I remember, I don't have mine anymore, but I remember having a place to share my private thoughts. And then I remember being turned off from writing because here I am thinking, oh, this is my own private, safe place that I can write. And then I had a teacher going through that, what I thought was private, and using a red pen and correcting my punctuation. And it was embarrassing for me because I didn't think anyone would read my most personal thoughts. Same thing happened with a diary years ago. I had a diary given to me that had a lock on it. Somebody went in it and read it, and I'm not going to say who. And that was very, I just felt violated with that. That was my personal thoughts. So as I look through the years and I look at the ways, I did start writing as a kid. It's something that I had loved to do, and it wasn't developed in school. It just wasn't developed. So when I started having my kids, we would go over to my husband's parents, and I saw like my mother-in-law would write everything down on her calendar, like everything, like the weather, just everything. And I would be like, wow. She would keep really good records, and I just was not used to, I didn't really read in school, although I graduated early. And I was now reading to understand, the development of a baby. I had family who did not know how to read in my extended family. My grandmother did not know how to read. And so I don't even know how I learned how to read. I just kind of picked it up in school. Nobody really sat down and taught me how to read. So as I was starting to read more, books changed my life. They changed my whole entire life for the better. I started writing, and I started writing and record keeping, and a lot of the baby books I had, I didn't even like, because I'm like, well, this doesn't really fit how I mother. You know, I didn't like some of the baby books, so I had gotten rid of some of those. I wish I kind of kept them, but yeah, I couldn't find a really good baby book I liked. So I just started writing on my own. I'm like, I'm just going to put my own scrapbooks together about my kids. So that's kind of what I did. I wrote and wrote. I wrote like all kinds of stuff down. And then once I homeschooled, I had to have a good record of what I was doing, right? So I wrote and wrote and wrote about homeschooling. And the ability to write helped me to see, okay, this is where we're at. This is where the portfolio's going. This is what I'm going to look at to get the bigger view of the whole year and see what I missed and what I need to work on. So writing played a very important part in my life for record keeping in my family. So I'm going to take that love of writing, and I don't have it all down. I don't even I graduated early, but I didn't really pay attention in school, and I don't know how I did it. I just did homework in class. I just did what I was told. So I'll be writing more. I will be getting into writing classes. It's something I want to do more. So I'll be taking writing classes to help me improve my writing. And I love learning. It's a passion of mine. So this blog is about minimalism. And my name, is on this channel, talks about minimalism. And minimalism allowed me to be a mother. It allowed me to write. It allowed me to read, to get the gaps in my education better with the homeschooling. And I continue to always educate myself, always. It's one of my great joys is learning. I love to learn. So, so I will be writing about all kinds of stuff over there. You can find me on the link and check out my writing, and I probably will be doing this on a daily basis because I need the discipline to write more, and then I will be writing for... I'm just starting to look at different companies who need writers, so I will be looking to do that for money too. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.